After Candi and Ronnie's brand new RV started having problems, Forest River voided their warranty.
I want to know how you intend to remedy this deteriorating RV.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Liz. I get people the help they need when they're stuck in an RV nightmare. That help has included factory repairs, extended warranties, cash settlements, and a boatload of buybacks. None of this could have happened without you liking, subscribing, and sharing, making this channel the force that it is. Today, Candi and Ronnie share the heartbreaking story of how their RV dreams quickly soured and then Forest River voided their warranty.
This is our third RV. It is the biggest RV yet. We purchased this to live in this on our almost 6 acres that we have, being able to gather as a family, whereas we couldn't do that in our smaller RV. Also, with a residential stove, that would afford me an opportunity to launch a cottage food business to bake goods and sell them. Those were all key selling points for us. We began an internet search for this specific model within a price point that we could afford. Most of these newer RVs come with on-demand. That was a little scary for us. And so this dealer made me less anxious to have that system in here. And that's why I settled with them. They took the time to answer my questions.
It's a 2025 Forest River Palomino that we bought in April of 2025. We paid almost $50,000 from Triple H RV in Haleyville, Alabama.
Our salesman was fantastic. The walkthrough somewhat was exciting for me, just looking at how much space we were actually going to have. And the young lady that did the walkthrough with us showed me how to operate the on-demand system and answer any questions I may have had. It was a good experience. After the papers were signed, it was just like, we are done. It's time for you to get in your truck and hit the road. It was like a relationship that has ended. I just handed over $50,000. You would expect a little more appreciation that I wanted to buy a product from you. I tried to push off that maybe I'm just feeling uneasy because we have such a large purchase. And then to find out we are paying extra for the propane, for the battery and hookups. Those are items that are supposed to be free when you have traveled from Kentucky to Alabama and then it's disclosed. That part of it isn't acceptable. Once we got back to Kentucky, we were very excited until the first weekend arrives. It was chilly in Kentucky, so we wanted to try out our new fireplace. When we went to plug it in and turn it on, it didn't work. We didn't let disappointment sit in right away. We wanted to do our diligence and troubleshooting. When that troubleshooting came to an end and all possibilities are ruled out, we were kind of disappointed, like, wow, we just bought a brand new unit. We're sitting in our RV with a bit of a chill and we couldn't enjoy our fireplace. We're optimistic people and we thought it'll be okay. We'll contact the dealer on Monday until I go to fix us some breakfast in this beautiful new trailer to discover my oven isn't working. I have biscuits ready and prepped to go, and how am I going to cook them? I lost it a little. That Monday morning, my call was to my salesman. He asked me to call the service team, which I did. We began some troubleshooting over the phone. From there wasn't a resolution. Dakota is who I was speaking with. Dakota had let me know I would need to contact Annette at Forest River and provide her with a complete list of items that we're going to need repaired. I contacted Annette. She seemed a little flustered that the dealer would tell me to contact them. Our conversation the very first time wasn't pleasant. Annette straight away tried the politicking with me, letting me know it wasn't meant to be lived in, but it was meant to be lived in. That is what the dealer was notified of, and that's why we purchased it. it. I let her know these are the issues. We just brought this unit back to our property and we're looking for a resolution. You know, I can't have a non-working oven. Because it was getting so heated between her and I decided to step outside to get a breath of fresh air. And it had caught my attention on the slide where the dinette is at. The roof was bubbled. And so while I'm speaking to Annette, I let her know, oh, wow, this roof has a bubble in it. She just brushed it off like, oh, yeah, that's normal. Just watch it. I've watched it for almost 12 months. What I'm seeing is not normal. Annette lets me know she's going to go ahead and provide me with a list of technicians. They were thought to be mobile technicians, and to give them a call where they would come out and assess. And that was the end of the conversation for that day. I did do my diligence with the list I was provided and contacted every one of them. None of them are mobile technicians. I contacted Annette back and let her know. I was tasked with finding my own technician. There was never a discussion that we would be paying the service call or anything like that. Her only requirement was they would need to be certified. I did go ahead and locate a gentleman in Glasgow, Kentucky. By this time, things are still going wrong in the RV. We still don't have a working stove. We don't have a working fireplace. Our black tank is reading full. The water pressure in this RV, it comes out of the garden hose better. He's more than willing to come and assess the situation. He doesn't want to come out here until he has payment. He's had dealings with Forest River and he was reluctant. Forest River had told us that we would be responsible for the service call. The only thing that they are going to cover is the parts and labor for the service technician. Therein lies another issue. We have just paid a transport fee from Alabama to Kentucky. We've paid a dealer almost $50,000 for this unit, and now you want me to pay a service technician call when the sticker on the front of this destination trailer says okay to ship. Annette and I had went round and round about this service call. I will not pay another dime out of my pocket to remedy a situation that shouldn't have happened in the first place. Let's get this man an escrow set up. That way he's assured he's being paid in a timely manner, and we're being assured our rig is being assessed. They were not workable with that solution. After discovering they wouldn't be willing to pay the technician to come out here or even willing to set the escrow account up, Ronnie and I made the decision that we are going to go ahead and request a buyback for our unit. At that point in time, there was so much with our roof looking like an ATV track has been built up there and all of the other things that have gone wrong that seemed like that was the best solution for us. I didn't get a response from Forest River. We made the decision that we would go ahead and start with the Better Business Bureau. That was a lengthy process. Forest River responded to our BBB complaint stating our warranty is void because we admitted to living in the unit. As if we had done something wrong, and because you admitted to living in it, your warranty is void. I took that as a personal assault to my character and my integrity. I just had no words for that. It's not in any of the paperwork. That wasn't disclosed to me from my selling dealer. My selling dealer knew that this was a home. They were provided with a full-timer's insurance declaration page that listed the RV we were moving out of and into this one. It had to be listed there and covered before we could take it off the premises. For them to say whatever promises your dealer made you, no. There are hundreds of RV dealers across the United States that are positioning this type of unit as a home. It can be a full-time home with residential appliances. Come on, nobody's pulling a 40-foot destination trailer down the road to travel the country. We couldn't come to any kind of consensus to get this nightmare put to bed. The Better Business Bureau had closed the case out. I did use a free free consult with an RV lemon law lawyer. Upon that discussion, we were directed to contact the dealer because they sold the unit and they had initially excluded themselves from any of it by telling me to contact Forest River and give them a list of your issues. I filed a Consumer Protection Bureau report against Triple H. After I had sent emails to them and realized I'm not going to get any response, I'm going to go ahead to their business page on the website and I'm going to go ahead and post a letter to them. I'm trying to contact you. Then I started getting text messages and phone calls because they thought I was in the market to purchase an RV. I provided the VIN number, the model, and the date of purchase. I get a message back that the model is available. I'm confused how it's available, but I let them know that I have this particular unit and these are the things that are going wrong with it, and I would like to speak to someone about the situation. I want to know how you intend to remedy this deteriorating RV. I did get a contact from one of the owners at Triple H who said they would pretty much look into the situation. The manufacturer let this rig leave the factory in this condition, and then it was delivered to the dealer, and somehow the dealer missed these items in their PDI inspection, and they let it leave their premises into my hands with all of these issues. When I didn't get any favorable results from Triple H and asking them as well for a refund, I had no other alternative but to seek assistance from the Alabama Attorney General. That has been a very lengthy process and again has left us without a resolution. There is no ownership and accountability from manufacturer or dealer. In the summer months, I would notice that there had been water droplets coming out of that middle air conditioner. As the winter months had approached, we were no longer needing to use the air conditioner. We thought everything would be okay until we woke up in November one morning to come out here to come and drink our coffee, and we're stepping in a puddle of water. When we turn the light on, we have water just like drip, drip, drip out of this air conditioner unit while it's pouring rain outside. And that morning, I was not a happy camper. And it's pouring down rain outside. I have this mess all over my floor. Now I'm really fearful. Anytime we have a heavy rain, we're getting water coming through that air conditioner unit. Our kitchen cabinets, you can smell mold. The same with the medicine cabinet. In a new unit, that shouldn't be the case. This wonderful on-demand system that we were supposed to love, it's absolutely worthless in the winter months. When it gets to a certain temperature, it freezes and you can't use your water. It is pointless to fill the fresh water tank when you have a frozen on-demand system because it can't pump the water through there. It has been a long 12 months with going back and forth between all of the parties. We are here with a deteriorating RV. The holidays were very hard for us, not being able to come together as a family, preparing a holiday meal. Those things didn't get to happen for us, and we are upset, scared that this place is going to start having mold spores come through the ceiling and jeopardizing our health. We're also scared that the summer months are coming and it's hot in Kentucky. We're not going to be able to use the air conditioner for fear that it's going to protrude mold throughout this RV, and we can't breathe that in. It's unusable at this point.
We have no hot water in the winter, no cold water, no water at all when it's freezing outside. It freezes up. The unit just stops working. We got a little hot plate to cook on, and we got to live out of a bucket to take a shower and stuff. We got to fill buckets up. Spending all that money for this unit, and it's junk, really, and you can't even live in it. You just got to survive.
The roof is 100% defective when it's raining in my home. Almost certain that it's going to be uninhabitable with rain coming through the AC unit. So I can't entertain any kind of repair because you can't repair mold. Our health depends on that, and that's a no for us. We're just here with no resolution. Every end that I could take to fight for Ronnie and I has been exhausted. This is to Forest River and Triple H. Triple H, you're claiming to be an upright Christian business, and I want you to stand on those principles and do the right thing. if Forest River isn't willing to. You got paid for this unit. You were able to likely sit down at the holidays with your family and have a home-cooked meal, and that was taken away from Ronnie and I. End our nightmare and do the right thing and stand on those principles that you are employing. We don't want this unit any longer. The only resolution that Ronnie and I are even entertaining is a full buyback.
If you want to support the work that I'm doing, I have a Patreon. You can join for as little as $5 a month or even $25 a month. Thank you for allowing me to do what I do. I reached out to the owner of Triple H RV in Alabama and I got no response. I also reached out to the top people at Forest River, and you already know what I'm going to say. Typically, Forest River waits for the video to come out before taking action. So this is where you come in. Please push that video out there. Get Forest River to sit up and take notice and help Candi and Ronnie. What do you think should happen for Candi and Ronnie? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for an update. I'll see you in the next video.